know what? Sometimes I absolutely hate Twitter. Twitter can just be mental sometimes. You got these K-pop stans that are on there all the time. You got cancel culture. You got people bullying and punching on. Sometimes the drama's great, and then sometimes it's just embarrassing. So let's talk about it. What's up? I'm Jasper and today we're going to be talking about how Twitter just discovered that Filthy Frank is Joji. What? Before we start this video, I've got to say a disclaimer. Donald Glover is Childish Gambino and The Rock is Dwayne Johnson. Just letting you know. Let's read Filthy Frank's official YouTube description so that these morons can actually understand that they're wrong. Filthy Frank is the embodiment of everything a person should not be. He is an anti-PC, anti-social, and anti-couth. How do I pronounce that? He behaves and reacts excessively to everything expressly to highlight the ridiculousness of racism, misogyny, legalism, injustice, ignorance, and other social blights. He also sets an example to show how easy it is in the social media for any zany material to gain traction and followings by simply sharing unsavory opinions and joking about topics many find offensive. There is no denying that the show is terribly offensive. When I was 16 or so, I used to love all the Filthy Frank videos. That stuff was crazy. Was it a little bit offensive? Probably. But the things that they did sort of just... It was the internet at the time. I enjoyed it. I just realized my backlighting's not on. Let me turn that on. Here we are. We got a bit of blue going on. So what I really wanted to talk about today is how ridiculous cancel culture really is. And we've seen the true extent of it over the few years. And it's just degeneracy. I hate it. It's like the internet forgot that time that James Gunn was fired from making Guardians of the Galaxy because of some old tweet. Like, what? Then we have YouTubers like Onision, who was cancelled because he's a child predator. So, should we be cancelling child predators, or should we be cancelling people who make old tweets? Well, obviously we're gonna go with the child predator. So, let me run down the Filthy Frank story for you. Filthy Frank was a YouTuber back in the golden days of YouTube. He had characters like Prometheus, Chin Chin, Pink Guy, Red Dick. Amazing characters, including Filthy Frank himself, that was just peak pure meta comedy, and it was really fun to watch on YouTube. Regardless if you were into the swearing or you were into just the amateurish looking video content, it was fun for everyone and everyone got to take a piece of the pie, and we all enjoyed Filthy Frank's content. But occasionally we would see the egg crack, and Joji, the real man behind the camera, would show himself, and he was such an innocent, quiet, and shy person in this eccentric world. Eventually, Joji wanted to move into music, and he decided to ditch the entire Filthy Frank mantra, pursuing a serious music career. If you don't know Joji's music, then you'd probably be most familiar with the TikTok trend POV2 and the song Slow Dancing in the Dark. K-pop stans today on Twitter started tweeting and saying, wait, Joji is Filthy Frank? But Joji's our idol. How could he say such disgusting, degenerate things in the past? It's always been very obvious that this entire act on YouTube back in 2016 was a persona. No one really acts like that unless you're a bit of an incel. But I don't know. I guess I just wanted to talk about it. The thing is that at the end of the day, we have to separate acts from the people. That's how it's always been. The funny thing is that the entire thing was an act. You can't cancel a person for an act. That's ridiculous. Oh my god! Robert De Niro was a little bit racist in his recent movie. Let's cancel Robert De Niro. I love Joji's music, and this just made me laugh. The tweets are just ridiculous. I just hope that it's not ironic. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We're gonna forget about it in a week's time, and there's gonna be some other cancel culture thing to worry about, you know? That's how it always is. The internet just loves drama. And you know what? That's it. It's an act. It's an act. Filthy Frank is an act. Oh my god. It is so ridiculous. Oh my god. Why is the internet so dumb? That's like when Beyonce refused to stand up when Joker won an award. During award season, the movie, Joker, she refused to stand up. It's just a movie. It's just a movie. I don't like what the movie stands for. Then don't watch it. I'm gonna go watch some Filthy Frank.